Alex, Raymond, and Heike. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello.
We loved your first rehearsal. We were staring in Heike's eyes like you were a witch or something, drawing us in.
Very sweet.
We all are.
What character are you portraying?
Well, I'm two people more or less. I'm the sweet, trying to seduce, and then at the same time really tough woman. But I mean, yeah,
it's the contrast between like that little white and black angel, you know, like in the comic strips, you know, like. Although we can't say that anymore, it's just a contrast between evil and good. It's like, yeah.
And Alex, when you were writing the song, were you thinking of Heike in particular, or just this good and evil fight?
No, when I was writing the song, I wrote it with Charlotte Forêt, and it was actually the first time we ever met. So it was, for us, it was just kind of a way to kind of see if we could work together as songwriters. So we didn't have a goal actually, and that's the crazy bit, you know. I wrote a lot of songs, and a lot of times it was specifically written for you with Eurovision in the back of my head. But with this one, it wasn't actually. It was really relaxed. We were sitting right after the first lockdown. We were sitting in my studio. I was really happy that I was with a human being together in my studio, because I was working for 3 months on my own. And so the first thing we said to each other is like, let's write a song about everything that is impossible right now. You can't touch a stranger. You definitely cannot kiss a stranger. You cannot hug a stranger. You can't have like a one-night stand with a stranger. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like wishful thinking song, kind of like. But then at the same time, you know, hey, it's Hooverphonic, so I'm always trying to look for a contrast. And so the first thing Charlotte said, like, let's try to write like a song about two people that are actually quite opposites. And sometimes opposites attracts, like they say, but sometimes it can be a bit too much, you know, like too extreme, and then it doesn't work. And in this case, it definitely didn't work, and that's what you see in the video.
Yes, beheadings and all.
Everything.
Now, in terms of your staging, what vibe were you going for?
We were trying to keep it all quite elegant and in the atmospheric, the cinematic atmosphere, kind of.
Old movies, you know, kind of like
old silent movies.
Everything is there, but it's quite sober and quite down to earth.
It's kind of like, you know, the dress is inspired by Barbarella. The background kind of images are inspired by like it's a very old movie from the 20s. It's like Das Kabinett. There's Dr. Caligari. It's a silent movie, so that was the inspiration for that, you know. And then of course, we wanted to be with a band on stage. You know, we wanted to be like, we're playing live. We're like a live band. So for us, it was very important to kind of have the feel to be like, you know, on stage with like piano, like drums, guitars and stuff. It's a pity we can't play live, but it's just, you know, for the feel. So yeah, it's a lot of movie inspiration. At the same time, it's the Eurovision Song Contest, so we want to make sure that the song is the most important thing. So Geike's performance, the song, and like, you know, like a very kind of vibey surrounding.
I don't mean this to sound silly, but your eyeliner and the mascara, I really did focus on your eyes, even though there's this world. Was that a deliberate choice to sort of have the intensity?
Well, yeah, it's something I do quite regular, so I'm trying to keep that going. Actually, it's my natural, well, not my natural look, but a look that I try to apply.
Yeah, we also have our own like makeup artist that we work with already for years, you know, like a long time. And we were actually talking about with him, and it's like more than 20 years, and so he knows the band really well. And everybody, you know, like even the director, we work with Hans already, like for
long time.
Ah, yeah.
It's,
you said it correctly.
It's no, well, I'm trying to say it like you say it.
So we work with him and Inyas already for 20 years, you know. So it's a great thing, you know. A lot of people say like, oh, there's some common limits in there and Duncan, but of course they're the same team. But then again, they were always already working for us when Duncan was still playing with his toys. So it's like, it was for us. It was quite obvious that we would work with them, because all all our live shows that we ever recorded were done by this team. So for us, it's and I think that's really important. That's one thing we learned in the past. You know, I still remember the first time we were on a big stage. You know, the Werchter Festival in Belgium. It's one of the biggest festivals in Europe, and we were headlining. We wanted to do something specially for the festival. You know, so we had all these props and things and you know, like Geico was standing behind these two doors, and they didn't open. You know, and then the microphone didn't work, and there was a choir. But then, and then we after that show, we kind of realized, stick to your guns. Yeah. Don't overcomplicate it. Just believe in the music and the performance, and the rest should follow.
Yeah, but now we have our Spinal Tap moments, and that's also nice.
Yeah, we had some Spinal Tap.
The thing that they come down, it's all that's yeah.
But we don't want any Spinal Tap, you know, like on Eurovision. For those who don't know Spinal Tap, you should check it out. It's a movie about a band that's touring, you know, like, and it's hilarious. It's very funny. So check it out. Go and watch it. It's just whenever you're on tour like us and you're a bit bored, you just watch Spinal Tap, you know. Yeah.
When I'm in the room with you, I feel this energy, like this aura, and I can identify each of your energy. Why do you think your three energies work together?
Well, it's you can decide for yourself who's who, but there's definitely, you know, like a dreamer, a talker, and a joker.
Ooh.
And you know, like,
can I guess?
A dreamer. Yeah, guess.
I think Geika's the dreamer. I think.
Do good jokes though.
And she can whistle really like a pro.
No, but I'm talker.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, like a dreamer, a joker, and a talker, it's like the perfect combi, you know. Like if you have two talkers, you have a problem. If you have two dreamers, it's not good. If you have two jokers, it's even worse. It's like it's everybody has its like strengths.
One joker is enough, thank you.
And I do like changing roles as well sometimes.
That's true. On the tour bus, sometimes she becomes the talker.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, if I feel at ease, as soon as there's a camera, I always feel a bit withdrawn.
You only decapitate off camera.
Exactly, yeah.
Of course.
Watch out.
Of course.
I'm sweet now.
Watch out, she has her Johnny Cash t-shirt on. So.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Here it is. That's a famous one.
Oh my God. We played Johnny Cash at my dad's funeral. So your song makes me emotional in a very strange way. Oh, but it's beautiful. Yeah.
It is, you know, like actually a trumpet player, like one of our trumpet players from the orchestra played Eden for my dad's funeral.
Really?
So that for me is kind of strange because every time we play it now on stage, there's like this connection. But on the other hand, it's really beautiful because every time we're on stage, I think about my dad and his favorite Hooverphonic song. So.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
And they are lovely. Raymond, Geika, and Alex, thank you so much. So beautiful, this fashion.